What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another garden video. So just doing a really quick update for today. So we got the onions up right here. Like I said, I didn't have a huge row of onions. And then we have the carrots. So that little guy, they're starting to pop up finally. And then over here are the beets. So we have the beets. So that's where we're at right now. They finally came up, and I was getting a little worried because I put them in the start of the month. It is currently April 28th. Put them in early April, and it's been almost 4 weeks since they popped up. We had snow, we had temperatures in the teens. Not really ideal for a garden. You know, the seeds can germinate when it's warm in those cold temps and continued moisture, or if it was too dry too, because it did. We finally got a rain today and last night, but it can kill those seeds. A couple weeks we'll put in the rest of the stuff, but so relieved that this stuff is finally come up and is growing. I was worried there for a few weeks. Good afternoon. I am out here. It is May 15th and I am putting in the rest of my garden. We already got the oregano, that's perennial, comes up every year. And I got my beets, carrots, and onions, and they are coming up quite nicely. And then I've got a good pile of grass, and that'll come in handy for when I'm putting in the tomatoes and peppers. But we've got a lot of open area out here to fill up with plants. Now the work begins. Not the straightest, but it'll have to do. Oh well. So here's what we all got today. We got 6 peppers. Yeah, 10 peppers. These are bells. These are jalapenos, and these are like hotter jalapenos, perfect for teal and dove poppers. Then we have rosemary. We really like that. That's a great herb. Unfortunately, it's an annual. I've got one sweet potato. My sweet potato that I was trying to grow didn't really do anything. So we'll do one sweet potato. I've never done sweet potatoes out here. We'll see how that works. And then I've got some sweet basil, and that'll come in good with, because I make my own spaghetti sauce. And then we've got Roma tomatoes, 8 of those, and I like those because I use them for spaghetti sauce and salsa and whatnot. And then seeds, we have pumpkins, That's a butternut squash. More pumpkins, more cucumbers, green beans, zucchini, cantaloupe, watermelon, sweet corn. So we've got a lot of stuff to put in the ground. Next, we'll throw in the beans. Got all the row crops in. We got half a row of beans, 2 rows of sweet corn. Now we've got to put everything else in. And starting to cloud up, looks like it might storm. So I got the beans and the corn in. Next I'll put the herbs in, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish. It looks like there's a storm rolling in, but we can get the herbs in pretty quick and we'll go from there. Okay. Basil and rosemary. So these are all I have for herbs. There's the oregano, and I like to plant them all right here. This is my sprinkler. This is what I irrigate my garden with, but this decoy and this concrete block here are not there just for looks. This sprinkler leaks a little bit, not a ton, and I just let the water run down to my little herb garden right in here. So we'll put the basil over there, and I think the rosemary like somewhere right in here. press it down, try to get all the air out of it. You don't want air contacting the roots. Put the little tag there, and then we'll give her a shot of water. That'll help, and the water helps knock out any air bubbles. Okay, and then we'll put the basil right here, sweet basil. Put that right there for now. There's actually 4 little basil, 5 basil plants in here, but that's all right. It'll all grow together. Put the soil around it, push her down like so. Sweet basil. A little shot of water. I'm gonna call that good for the day. We got the corn in, we got the beans in, we got the herbs in, but we got a storm rolling in. Let's try this again. Just got back home and came out to the garden, checked it out, and it is finally dry enough. Couldn't do it the day after I got chased out by them storms, because it rained all day Sunday, rained all day yesterday, and it rained this morning, but we had a little bit of breeze, a little sun, and once you know it, another chance of rain tonight, another chance tomorrow. So I'm gonna hurry up and get these in so there can be more water on them. But not a lot of stuff has changed in the 2 days. You know, I started pulling some weeds between the rows, and once they get a little bigger, I'll pull more of them. I hoed between them, so got the rows hoed between at least. I just need to pull all the weeds out of the actual rows. The weeds here are turning yellow from the herbicide. It's just glyphosate, nothing special. And back there, that'll be the pumpkin patch and maybe some squash and stuff, I don't know. But you gotta get the tomatoes and peppers in first. Those are the things I'm really worried about. And then we'll see what we do with the vine species. There's the sweet potato. Only got one. My other sweet potato did not really do the best, so we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so I have 18 peppers and tomatoes, and they're going in all of these holes here. So there we go. All right, there we go. This is a bell pepper, and I like to break these bottom leaves off. You don't want them to rot underground, and then you just break up the roots. And tomatoes and peppers, I like to lay them out like this. Lets the roots grow out further a little more. And then you just bring the soil around it, pack it down. Just like that. And once I get all these in, I'll each give them a shot of water to take any air bubbles out. So, just gotta do that 17 more times. Pepper's done. Next up, tomatoes. And like I said, these are all Romas, perfect for spaghetti sauce and salsa. Whew. All those are in now. Give them a shot of water and we'll put some grass around them in a sec. Alright, I got water on all these little tomatoes and peppers, and the reason I'm doing this once again is to knock out any air pockets that might be in there when I patted them down. So you don't want air on the roots, equals dead plants. Let's get the rest of the seeds in now. Here's the sweet potato. Here's my irrigation system, oregano, basil, rosemary all planted, tomatoes and peppers all planted, but I have a good gap in here. So cucumbers, zucchini, cantaloupe, they're all going in here somehow, and that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm not gonna do a ton of hills of zucchini, probably just 2 or 3, because zucchini, once you get them, you can't really get rid of them. Kind of just how I did with the tomatoes and peppers, just carved them out, and I'm just gonna put about three to five seeds in here, depending how many are in here. Not a ton, but I'll probably just do 4. Yeah, we better do 5 here just to be safe. I just like to lightly put them in, and then I'll just lightly cover them, just like that. Pack them down, and there's a hill of zucchini. Zucchini's done. On to cantaloupes and cucumbers. And I lied. I actually found some watermelon too. So these are pretty close. The vines all get tangled up together. Whatever, I'll train them to go that way, go out away from the peppers. And I might put up a fence or something for them to climb at some point, but oh well, you know, limited space, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna put these in just how I did the zucchini, 5 or 6 seeds probably, maybe 3-4 hills of cucumbers, 3 or 4 cantaloupe, and the rest watermelon. We'll see what we have here. All right, so these top 3 cucumbers, these 3 cantaloupe, and I got 1 hill of watermelon. Haven't had good luck with watermelon over the years, but I've had really good cantaloupe over the years, so we'll see. And a lot of cucumbers, I only use them to make pickles, nothing too crazy. Pumpkin time, and this is all pumpkin territory. You can see, actually, there's an old pumpkin from last year, and then the vines kind of grow up in this crap, so kind of just like to have them here. And I'll just make, I don't know, a ton of hills and throw pumpkins in. Oh. Now to put these bad boys in the ground. And I really don't have any specified order, just wherever there's a hill, throw seeds in it. I don't know if I have enough seeds, honestly, but we'll see. So the pumpkins, throwing 5 seeds in. Sometimes I'll mix them up with different hybrids or varieties. These are all just jack-o'-lantern ones. I also have Big Macs, and I mixed a few of those. So, and then just cover them up, just lightly, tap them down, and they're ready to grow. Oh, we are done with pumpkins. Okay, so let's count them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hills of pumpkins, and they're just gonna turn into a giant mass of vines at some point. And also got some here, like this is a volunteer pumpkin. I throw my seeds back here too. He's not gonna make it, he got sprayed. Same with these guys. Pretty sure I sprayed this whole thing off just to kill any weed cover, and then once I get some more grass clippings, throw them back here, and then they'll shade out the rest of the weeds. I still have some butternut squash. They're pretty tasty. I'm gonna put 1 hill right in here and just sneak them in. Almost done for the day. Have one more thing to do. We have this giant pile of grass clippings. Every time they mow my lawn, they dump it here, and it's been building up. So I'm gonna dump it all the way around all the peppers and tomatoes. It's gonna keep the weeds down, and it's also gonna help keep moisture around the plant. Okay, that is a wrap for today. We've got the sweet potato, and we've got cantaloupe, cucumbers, watermelon, zucchini, tomatoes, peppers, all throughout there. The onions are up, the carrots are up, more carrots are up, beets, green beans are planted, the sweet corn is planted, 2 rows of it. We've got grass around all this stuff, and I made sure not to put it too close to the actual tomato and pepper plants because it can get hot and kill them. And then we've got all kinds of pumpkins out here and 1 hill of butternut squash. And then the oregano, the basil, and the rosemary. It's all planted. Everything's done. Now all I have to worry about is watering and weeding. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed these gardening videos. You know, I'm doing about monthly updates, so if you like them, you know, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you guys' garden is going. Drop it down below, and we'll catch you out there. See ya.